How are you, darling?
I'm good.
You staying warm?
Yeah, for the most part, the rain left, so
It's cold out there, though.
it was really super cold.
Where
I
did
know.
you sleep last night?
I slept on Alameda. I had my Affinity sleeping bag and my stuff. I set it up. I had a fire. I made a fire, but it was very scary. I kept on trying to get the transfers off of it and the blocks and seeing the satellites and all the stuff that's set up on my fire. And before I got there, I had collected my fire for a second, but they keep on getting in my unbelievable, and everything I collect, it just goes unbelievable back to them. So
They get into your what?
my unbelievable.
What is that?
That's a God power. It's an almighty power, like you're unbelievable. You know, like somewhere in me, the connection to it. You know, there's a connection, whether it knows where I'm at, but you know, if it could recognize. And these people in my mouth, I got a whole bunch of people in my mouth. And blocks on my arms. These people that are like, they're just tricking up the calibrating. I got a lot of calibrating on me. And deficiting on my left front toe right here. This toe right here. If I could show you it, it's really...
What is sitting on your toe?
It's a deficiting hole. And they also, if you look into the vortex, and when I push this toenail down, you see all that kind of move. But this is a deficiting area, and where ecstasy is being stolen too, I guess sold on the black market. You see how my knuckles are all green-like? Mm-hmm. See the greenness? I don't know what that is. I think it's possession. I'm gonna try to find every section that it's possessed in and see, oh, now my whole spine just released. So, yeah, and then...
How is your health in general, Caroline?
But this thing really quick. They say ecstasy. I thought ecstasy was these little tablets, but that's something coming out of me made into tablets. Ecstasy. Or what do they call them? Those capsules.
How is your health in general?
I don't really think I'm here. I don't know. It's whoever's wearing me. They probably have my health, my help, and my belief on them right now. So whoever that is. And I think they stole my immune system too, but I stole it. They're just holding it, you know. But I know it's still connected to me, I hope. I know when I breathe in, there's somebody's in my body taking my breath. But I don't, you know, I know it flubs up sometimes. And, but it sounds kind of crazy. It's all, there's a bunch of like braiding right here and here that, and then it's like, then the praying hands, I think Eyes over on 6th and Crocker is wearing my praying hands in my holy sepulcher. I don't know why they keep doing that. They're just putting the keys in somebody's hands.
Where do you get your clothes, Caroline?
I get my clothes, I got these, this I bought at 7th and Central at my friend's house foundation. I love that store. It's a store on 7th and Central.
You get really inexpensive stuff, right?
They have like racks with $2 stuff. This is from the $2 trunk. But they have a rack. It's all like name brand cool stuff for really cheap.
This is stuff that people
It's donated, but most of it's new. Some of it's used, but it's like really nice, and they have like home appliances.
But what I see on you today is all you own, right?
This is all I have, really. I have a few things in my friend's basement, and then I have, I think that's about it. And a couple pans and different things around, but
you don't have a phone. You don't have.
I don't have a phone. They just keep stealing my phone. Every time I get a phone, I'm gonna try to get one this week, if safety first, and then there's these phone companies out here where they give the free. They call them Obama phones, but the free phone people. It's Sky Mobile. I think there's one Alliance maybe, but safety first, and these phone companies, I think every time I go to them, they're like, oh, you have an open account. I'm like, I don't have a phone, I don't know. People using that as part of identity theft, and I know they've been trying to steal my benefits. When I was walking back to you, I was saying the cars that are stealing energy, and I focused on this one car, and all of a sudden the lady went like that in the car, like the energy had come off that they're taking from me. And I think, I never thought about it, but they're turning around and using it to take possession over people or control people. So that's going to be a big thing all day today, is me trying to get the energy stealing. And I know first thing that's going to go through their head is, oh, I can't live without this energy. But what they need to know is they're not going to be living if they keep taking this energy. What you have to do is come to a middle ground here, and whoever's like the most addicted to the energies, I just want to make it a real day for them, so they see really, in those traffickers, the people selling, it's a thing with me and them too, because I'm stepping on their toes, but it's my energy, or it's everyone's energy really, but it's supposed to be in the proper way, in the natural way. All this stuff sucking it is not a natural dispersal of it, and I can feel just winded I think I'm so, I have so many transfers on me, I don't even know if they're here, but I know the mysterious part of me, and just because I mentioned it, people are wearing these pieces of, they made them tangible and mass-like, that are not tangible and mass-like. I mean, how many do you think are out there? I don't know. But
How are you making money now?
oh, I'm still work the streets.
Yeah, you still doing
I
that?
hate that. I hate that. I hate working the streets. And I was thinking yesterday, every prostitute should be recalled, because that act of somebody, entering my body, or me with my mouth on them or something, that has to be the biggest open door for this whole sick cycle that's going on. Then I said yesterday, what is going on? And then I think it just went like to some huge dispersal of control, and it goes all through to the public sector, to the White House, everywhere. And it's just not right. I can't be getting in these cars. But like, what am I going to do for money,
How old's your daughter now?
She's 26.
26.
Whoa, I just had a cramp in my left leg.
Your daughter must be beautiful.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. Yeah.
Do you talk to her?
I haven't talked to her lately, but I talk to her in other ways. I try to.
Does she kind of understand you?
I think these people, I think they're trying to be her, and I wonder if she's alive sometimes, but I know that I have to get to these points like I am today to get her back alive sometimes. It's like this is like a vicious cycle going on, because I know who I am, and I know how easy it is for me to cure or help somebody, and I'm like bogged down really bad. And this is like, I was at my friend's house over at Arrigos Metal Shop, Areagos on Vernon, exit of the Blue Line. Yeah, I was over there, and I had an epiphany of what's going on, and I couldn't believe how tight how I was just like, whoa. But my friend couldn't even get it. He's just sitting there like, I wonder what the energy in the cars is doing to him, and the staging and the sucking my energy. Yeah, anybody around me, they just got into, like you right now, to protect you, And could I protect you anymore? I don't know. Yeah, I could. But it takes a little while, And my profile, I know people like to be in my profile. And people, I think they have my daughter as prisoner in a few lives. I wanted her to I don't want her to remember or know about the bad things they've done, because that's not going to do her any good. What can do her good is to, when she gets, she should know that there's other lives of hers and mine and a whole bunch of other people where they take pieces of you and then they make it into a life. I don't know how many people they make into a life, but they really went out of control with her. Closing down the lives is hard because they purposely make the people really attached to her and need her. And then there's these guys. Those guys got to be ready today, you know, if the car energy came off of them, and just to let her go back to her life, you know. And how far away are we? And does her body know how to get back to her main life? These are the things I wonder about. Each time we've traveled and moved, you know, and with respect to my knees and my legs, and then whatever they stole that I'm standing on, whatever's set up in my eyes for anybody that's stuck somewhere in the wrong place, in my fingers and my hands. My hands are real serious too. But, and then whatever deficiting and damaging's been done to me in these buildings, and then in the cars, and in respect to that, the travel, and here's the line of travel, you know, and when did it stop? What have they done within the travel to stop her from getting back? Has her body tried to go back? Are they playing that football game and intercepting her? They're always playing all these games, and this whole line of, we're in this year and this, you know. But I know there's something going on here. This is what I wanted to say. My eye energy, I was trying to show this guy the timeline of my eye energy in my eyes. They really freaked out the other day when I tried to collect some eye energy. There's something going on with some kind of eye energy that's real specific to them not wanting me to have my life or my daughter if they're not getting their way to be me, or having me say they could, you know, take over my life, which they can't, you know, which I won't let them.
Caroline, what's the biggest struggle for you? No.
Just money, just getting money.
Just getting money. So
just getting money. And I guess is, yeah, that's...
So let me explain.
And that I don't have a phone.
To people that I see sometimes comments, oh, you're just giving money to drug addicts. So if I don't give you money today, you're going to do what to get that money?
I'll get in the car.
And do what?
And do a date. But
You'll have sex with a stranger.
Yeah.
So when I'm giving people money like you, the way I see it, I'm saving.
That's cool. That's total. Oh, it's. I hope they give you every penny you gave away back.
Well, no, I mean, let's not talk about that.
Well, what I'm saying is because, yeah, no, everybody has their way to get the money. Well, I go in the cars. They do. They're saying it right now. They do gay stuff in tents. They steal. They go and boost.
Yeah. So when I'm giving a drug addict money, I'm typically, in my view, I am saving you from doing something really horrible.
Yeah.
But people want to say I'm just feeding drug addicts drugs.
Yeah. For those people, man, look into what. Then if you're going to say he's feeding drug addicts, then look into the whole picture. And I know you won't feel that way.
Yeah, people don't understand, but
you'll feel relieved that somebody.
I think a lot of people make hating it makes their life mission, I think. So, Caroline, you think you're going to spend the rest of your life down here?
I hope not. I hope not. The president is always under possession, and he always has been. These people, these street hustlers, are in the White House. So just know that if anything you could do is, I'm sorry about my talking, oh man, they got me twisted, is remind me to take the time to get the president present, which a lot of times I'll be like, the president's not black, and I'll take this black cover off him. Then I'll say, all these people aren't allowed in that White House at all, you know, and then they kind of start flying out. and different things. But they like to take over people's identity right here now. They did it to me, and I wonder if I could get an image of it. That's what it is, and they take, there's all the programming. A lot of people can't see this stuff, but just know there are people that can see this. That's been a problem because it's acting like me. And then with this breath breathing, which one? The upper torso. Okay, yeah, and my real, almighty torso. People walk around with it on. My upper torso, because they have sheaths and everything. I don't mess with any sheaths, so. There you go. Oh. Can you see it a little bit? Yeah. And show where Caroline is on it. If it's underneath, if they've done a bunch of covers, just show that, because Steve's a whiz at that. A little tiny piece. Okay, where, right here? Okay, yeah, so so when I eat my food, I could try to, I'm gonna try to enlarge that area today and try to get whatever I can back in me. The anal and the rectal area is, you sit on that area has to push out waste and urine and support your legs and your legs supporting it. So that area is just concentrated with a lot of things. I'm wondering.
You're on the street, Caroline, like you were last night in the cold.
And on the concrete
concrete. Where do you go to the bathroom?
Did I pee in a cup last night? I usually crouch down in my sleeping bag and pee in a cup, but I think I don't think I peed last night. Yeah, I woke up and I went to, and that was cool, that sleeping bag, I think.
How did you get a sleeping bag?
I got that sleeping bag, I found it in a bag in the trash can. In a clear bag. I found that black and white blanket in my blue sleeping bag. That thing helped me a lot. Oh, I think I put this sleeping bag right here. And what's still on it from my sleeping last night?
You found that in the garbage.
They threw this in the garbage, yeah. So, yeah. But he probably did it, or you guys did it. But that was really good. Just to get it to me, you had to throw it in the garbage. They were giving those out like about a year ago in front of the mission, but I couldn't get one.
Give him a plug. Give him a plug. Show the brand.
Oh, yeah, this thing. Yeah, Affinity Painting Company.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go. There's a plug for Affinity.
Call this company, painting company. It says 877 Ask We Paint, just like it sounds. 877 Ask We Paint. Good. Affinity Painting Company.
Affinity Painting Company is doing it.
That's cool, man. I love that.
Kept you warm last night.
It's my hero. Yeah, that thing is. I'm not losing that. I take it with me now. I was gonna set it down somewhere. I'm like, no, I can't do that. Because a lot of times stuff gets really heavy. People bog down my stuff too.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on the streets? You've been out here so long.
Oh, I got in a Dodge Charger, and I got in the car with this guy that that had a possession of over 2 million people, and he got me, he murdered me. But they have some kind of hookup on people where they don't die. So I think I had that hookup on me. And I didn't die, but I did die, I got murdered. That is a gnarly thing to watch. It's really, it's like at 70% wrong or something. It's 30% right, and people get scared watching it. A few rapes and sodomies and things like that, but yeah, that type of thing, and being beat up. Crazy people.
When you're having sex with these guys, you're using protection?
Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, there's some of them are like ghosts, They're ghosts. They're they're all pretty much. I don't know, but I've known them for a long time. But anyways, anything else? Oh yeah. About the I wonder about these condoms too. I'm wondering about the strip of my condoms. Like if you could see, like what's the worst thing they've done with a condom? I think it's they cover people up with them. And I have every time I see one being put on, I'm like, Yeah, I don't think they did it for protection, but and the end of the condom, there's a ring on it. Whatever keeps it going, it's just kind of scary because it could cut off circulation and different things.
If your daughter happens to see this video, you want to say anything to your daughter?
I just want to tell her to call 911 and establish some type of, even if you have to keep mumbling something, establish some type of relationship with 911, saying, and also when you do it, say open up all the chambers of 911 when you connect to the call. Tell them, this is Kayla, Caroline's daughter. I need you to get and just start taking your hand and just like you're smearing all the information into the phone lines and take the wires and go like this, everything that's happened to you through the wires of 911 everywhere, that in the areas that happened to you that you don't even know about. That's what I would tell her. And all the information, and breaking it down like they had somebody where they don't understand, having somebody like Mark or who, somebody even that might know about these lingo about abuse and different things, having somebody come in and go through the information, that type of thing, and whatever's been changed, or use my passion or my eyes or my enlightenment to change anything. I never said to cover anything that I've ever shown.
All right, Caroline. Wonderful seeing you again.
That was good. I hope you feel good today, Mark. I want you to feel good, like I was saying to Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson and all of them this morning, to feel good. And I wanted Bernice Francis to feel good too. Okay, thank you.